sinkunya ekono kwanten kode sema odon saka ena nwumre so e Ghana gudim ebrel she no so mam sen komo no edolso ye be konkoma odom ne de san hye so kun etia sabrel ena 23rd of January 2019 wukwada ana ye sinkunya e de san hye so kun etia ba nyame adom na se bibia ametwem a ye be san e de another exciting segment bi enso etia brel e wa na dwumadie mu na won sana niam ABC akọ imota kwa meja kwa champion writer amenyo ho Philip Otuo AK47 the gunshot man Gifty Anted na fi Bernard Padibotwi womu ana etechiraboa emedicine shareson queen etwense jao nyame adoma ebekom in the preface of the show Asantemante magudiem ensem keka nana Ajman NA King of Asantemante magudiem ensem keka ho a wode san komo ebetwensa brain and expect Sedu Adamu ana fi Michael Okan already seated in the co-studio ana fi Reverend Isaac Kwaku Giant Sia enso ebabeken ho na fi ede komo ahodo no etia brew na won sena niam esi ekọ awon hihya eno so etin ensapiem no yewese na hye ne ebesi akọ na o favorite songs nyame adoma eno so yebekom na afia hwe clubs ahodo a won so esi akan e Ghana ha no yebehwe se omonyom no won ebetin abo ama yahwe se na niam ebesi akọ na ne obetin abo nyom papa no yetimi ata na chi e otwumedi a eno so eba so Asantemante magudiem ensem keka coming up next 29 minutes after the hour of 7 yenko na Ajman NA magudiem ensem keka na afia mfa san hye so queen etimi empems na mum yemfa eye emugoi entwema no Ensem ke kan Ghana yesi ake wobe yenko nana Ajman NA King of Asantemante magudiem ensem ke kan nana yemwadwo obrini yenko
Okay prof and me sanche tiefo biem na yemfa momra Asantemante magudiem ensem ke kan na sede enra yekofa as good place won asemba ye ne aginhini e wa Asantemante mo na nyasem keto ne ensem na ko akiri yi papa matese ubia after can support say both sides ni ubia buafu na enemetro de ntia supporters no wonum nyina supporters buafu as good supporters buafu Asante koroko supporters buafu na de di kan no ma me sha semfem free be bi eja eno amedi wie na wo as good place nyensen hom me ka eye Richard Doji ene Safi Mumuni ene Abrante Fence James Akamenko na ene de ntia ma me ka supporters ni buafu nyina na say so okoboase a prof enumere so ugre mu oboase a supporters ni buafu yie papa de di kan wonu piu say wonu president friend Dr. Kwaku Frimpong champion wonu piu say na champion DNT ene nei womo place akese mi say ewo ku ni na champion be na akene say si boys ne kwa baton womo e de amakotoko ni senti because we are say as go team no so wo ka say wo ton obi ti say Shafi Mumuni James Akamenko ene Richard Doji a na say kamia kwa say be 25 to 30% wo team ni mu de wo ye agi free me ko ba ne saa the next coach bi obeba team ni mu no they say team no bebre because wo mo de nyina na say as go team we don't feel that I'm not saying and it's one now see papa and now obi ado mo captain fence Tijani Joshua kan ho a I'm not saying that this team ni gira mo na so na na say si o mo be tiri say ko ba say be a champion you ran say the free man prof ade se be ha dwini papa ne me ko boase ne supporters ne buafu ama che supporters ne kwa den so mo kan say empanyufo ne o emergency boys ne ko mo ko loan o kotokwa wo mo ntiase ne entiase kena wo mo de o mo nka say bia o team no better chain kotoko ne mo ndo mfi se kotoko nya na Africa no obo na se bia o mo so o team dia chain se nyam ya adma da aki bia Ghana football no resume a wo mo go say yes as good equita quality team no wo mo enyina se enfa kotoko Africa hom enko jaw place ma kotoko so mo fo mo ko Africa it is a na tie dia ene as good mpanyifo no wo mo tie o mo futu o mo de mo no se nya sa de no be demonstration e tia mpanyifo no na enwachi ma me san fantu ja say wuni se ne na Asante koroko wo mo ti wa friend say Anke George Amwako enso ja yi nyina tenenka e wa Asempa morning show no so nene ensema hodo a George Amwako de betu ja ne nya Asempetwa prof Anke George Amwako say wo mo ti ase say ensem no na radio so ni ade a say no ti ensema Anke George Amwako be kan ya ene mo so mo Asante mantem anu so TV me ka Asante koroko supporters no mo TV no mo so de o mo kenyina ne say na Asante koroko kura no sebi ekuo ketwa say wo mo kwa ko players a na as good players omo kwa akopɛ no mo kɔpɛ kran so a asɛ de as good for no brofo omo so bi asɛ players no sekotoko nya se players na asɛ tɛbi omo team no class be kubi ni abiade eti so ba santema ntem omo so supporters ni buafu omo so omo support omo CEO George Amwako omo ta na tikete se won boy ko to boys no class sign no se low kra na mane nkwaji wonya boys no omo so na omo scout e mo ko form ma sante kodoko bia ebinom se fi se da bi said say as go team no empanyi for ne ye ene said asante kodoko empanyi for ne ye na prof ebe ya nka asante kodoko empanyi for no wo munya kiredi na enkonkofa enkane wo munya as go in temba tabata no e mane san ko be bi wo munya kiredi na as go for players na kodoko for players ebinom se fi se edei abante fa na Richard Dogia kodoko for ni abre ne so ni abre ne fi said the prof de bia wo ka no wọ́n fi sẹ́ wọ́n okuma sẹ́ Messi wọ́n abrante fẹ́ sẹ́ Maxwell baako a edwuma Richard Dogi nipa kọtọkọ bẹyẹ no sẹ́ sika akọ no ẹ̀ma n'ani dẹ hɔ na sọ convert player fẹ́ sẹ́ Maxwell baako no okuma sẹ́ Messi no wọ́n convert na de ne kọbọ number 10 wọn a wọ́n fi sẹ́ edwuma Richard Dogi ne kura ba bẹyẹ no Maxwell baako no deɛ wọ́n ti team nim dada ɛna onim team nim asɛm ɛna onim team ne start of play ètò ọ̀nà òmu wọ́n sẹ́ Maxwell baako no ye conversion ne ba sa no ma 10 position wa obetini abobo no kura ma na chen se de Richard Dogi no wo mo kwa kwati sika bebrebe di akofa ndi aba no etine so ba na se supporters na sentiment mu an pro imu ache bienu kotoko fo so omunya kiredi as go supporters no se se no ma nya boys na ma kotoko na che se den sem no enso esi akwa akwaye no na woni se player ba akwa no ka ho ye motade no kura de ne ye tene se abrante no wo kwa kopie mo Russia na fi akwa sign contract e ama Russia club baako na fi ono so no akwa si akan de mo eti samnam no ka say kura de supporters omo kotoko no wo mo so mo an kasa boys omo si akan kotoko no empanyifo no boys na ntina ho na omo convert bi na ebi mo nyira omo ball no fama sante koroko na sanse tem we ba bonten no pro so be kai a enwa me sanse be ka tro say obi atese Kaliba Mankwa a onu si akan de Mediana Stars no onu so akwa one player ene asante koroko technical team no wo mo do mo ni to form edi di nkomo ahwete dia Kaliba Mankwa no mo sabeti aka no na ono na dia support team a wo mo se beye na se kwanya da ho nko adia ene Kaliba Mankwa no pen fon kwa nemra esan so ono kwa dia anye bia no wo ya asante oye kumasi ni kumasi ya na no otie ene wo ball edi ma team e fence kotoko ti so mo nya na wo do nki se beti aboa a mo team no ma nyina ko ye dia mo mekeja we so say say yes say na no say bro tamna no ka say nyam ya ma kotoko we ene free wa kotoko be 3 days so mo de sa 3 players no kwa ko maka say wo mo team no wo mo bi fi up the almost squad and the players we and mo de ba be maka for say o mo e ba buti akan e de ama kotoko na de metete ne say e ko ba say bi ada ti bia no mo ya tene e de mo a wo mo ankasa e wo akwara ketwa bi ho aye friend said Douglas Usu anka prof dem tene se won ria da chi bia no mpanyfo e bia no mamkoye de mo mutinya register branch no ama no so akwa Africa ni bi player friend said Douglas Usu anka no mpanyfo pass akene no na fi da chi bia no wonum so atimi a register ne so far we ayentete a eno so fi asante korokwa so aba betoja na enabia yi na prof team no enso etimi resume training na eno hwa branch no bia by in good shape omuko training no e wada kwaja at ball be 3 o'clock and a boys no resume training na training nya baro here boys na mo ahoma keka wo nyina aye poise that say nyame ya adoma group phase no nhyase on the 3rd of February Friday we are na so kwasia da e be ye na otwe na group stages na e fiti ase na no na ho training grounds na e must pom obi te say boys bi te man so ba konom and wo mama nyina Alexander nyina wo hwa bia confidence no wo bia ready say Africa no say bring it on na tete na ko training grounds after we coach physically ka kono wono so timbe di holidays kaka won kan ene no be pie mu asantemantem ene wono so ba training wono so ne technical handlers no akapo patron nom ene obi atiso hini brinya nom team manager no mo nyina ene na nya asem keto training grounds wo training na kuku da mo ya na tete no ko nya prepare for Africa we ene na nya asem keto akọ training grounds so da bom mama sam fantu ja se pro koto company for won busua e players ni bi diaba na enra ena minya mintie se Burkina Faso abrante bi a ye fan se Mohamed Khan minya mintie se abrante na ba pie mu Ghana ha a se so na asante koro company fo di nkoma se bi a daachi bi anom one also ebetimi aba be kotoko player na de me say player no one Asante Koro company for komodie in fact e kwa ni mu yie papa ama enkomodie no kra de me say ka bi me say Bob Abrante na friend say Mohammed Khan no de nya che di kurum na mo mpanyi folks so a any ni team komoti Abrante ni jipene so bi aka de amakotoko a na say best 3 year deal and a player your friend say Mohammed Khan no one also betimi assign e dia ma Asante Koro Koko no na enwochi so no wura mo as good for so ya player ya ti say ne hunsem ayo bribi e wa Asante Mantemu asafi mumuni ene wura mo Asante Koro kwa so ye na prof dem saka ene say player friends asafi wura mo as good as well rather me ko ene asafi mumuni na mo ye training dem saka ene say branch na say we nya injury kakra bi oguso a wo recover etino ene so we live training and branch no eyeye e wo as good as well ya wo mo so he say nyam ya adoma akwan bia so mo so boys no wo metimi equipe wo mo in shape ni say normalization committee wo mo special tournament wo mo dey ba wo mo say nyam ya adoma bia be 3rd or 10th of February wo baby and as that tournament ni betimi abaso it has go team no so start training na wo mo so boa wo mo say bia nyam ya adoma da chin bia no tournament no so betimi abaso na wo mo so boys ni beturu no na wo mo nyina so e wo in shape na nwochi Mama Sam from teacher say, our clubs in Kitso ni American Division 1 side one clubs visitor as Squad Deportivo and if you know the Biasino the Biaso crowd here, one more boss no can what is standing and from them so no crowd one we had the ICBiano, knew the Biaso crowd and no more chomo and so Eddie free normalization committee also special tournament in him na we a club visitor as Squad Deportivo the prof one so no start training na
Asempa FM
so can say nyam yard normalization committee one special tournament no and so ebetimi aba so na fi omo estimate akan e was special tournament in Teja Prof and we na se so ba Asante Mantemu akaka ebo ano no and ye dey no so dey atuja live na Asempa 94.7 FM Prof.
Okay, tena say bibia kama e wa Asante Mantemu but Kaleba Mankwa any player ba ko ni amanfo hwe anim say yensan ko fa ne mra kotoko
ai se ko to company for fi say chinchina team no so mutim bi fina up say no say no mesika ko ne problem say chafi mumu ne nom ne rechidoji ne Abrante FM jinta kama ko move ne de me ha mani nka me hu ne say ebeyeten pa ebeyeten say ko to company for bi omo sabetini akon
sika no mu ni ntina ne ase omo kasa na na
on say bob make be kan ka tell say $2 million there adabraka e wo soro edman panyimfo na even kwa na wo soro kwa no na nka kotoko panyimfo e wa kwanya bia se bia committee nim as good panyimfo timi akata na at least o matimi strike deal bi se bia se loan bi kura no matimi aya na committee aya ma boys na ba ne mo hwa sika sem ne du ba bia o matimi akata no so ka ho de ene no wachi o mutu fi se da bi ensem no wo mo twiro de kura ta so na de bre wo mo na ta mo nton kura na nya radio so ene di abia no ena as good for so fi se da bi ye ne o ya ade baby e panye bebo ye body afa it is am fi se mu ska mo fama meje it no mi de mu ne se ense da nye sika ne poten ne mo se sika ne kwa na sika ne se da nye factor ne mo koto company for fi se asem no baby as good for the fire no na nya ade a na o se ke kofa ho ena as good for no fi se wo mo no mo ne koto kofo di nkomo e wo kokom ena koto kofo mpanyi fo na leaky sa information ne mo media men no e ma san sem ne ba abontin to mo de nye mo fault it no pro so if ka sem no kra to nchen a ekwanya ase tiu ne move ne pass we kono ko company for future dey bi entwa yi nti na bi a mo twom mo de free ho ne mbom
Asempa FM
dey prof de kure wo mpa na say shafi mumuni rechidoji ene James Akam ebe yetene pa se boys ne miensa ebe jai to me friend as good na mo do mani ade atere kotoko prof.
Okay, mama dwene woda se na ye for so se Kaleba Mankwa omra yi na eno so ye the place 2 yi 3 yi kra omo price di kan ba no atage Kaleba Mankwa nko a eno so me ne den
ene se enu so nyama so go Kaleba Mankwa nko a be $2 million de edu ba bi so a wo di sika sem no kra to nchen wo he the relationship between the Diana ene kotoko a eno so play major role eno so another factor be yetene sekale pa bi Diana abepimu Asante Mantemu eno so another factor yen aside sikana ye fi se bi om de nyina to kale so a kotoko fo ntimi ntua and the relationship between Diana and kotoko no eno so play major role.
Okay. But still, say, why Kumasi Abrantin, no, and Koba and Komupe, and almost ready for the price tag and so no. So, football on this car, meme, and as I'm for can and board in a board, me who's had no cry, no board in any idea, she, when this guy may, aye, and then Kevin Prince Boateng the rest of the season kwa riska wa pun ade channel for just the rest of the season ono kwa onim da potia the contract the band na say so the rest of the season ya start kwa no ba am say less than 6 months enso riska wa je pefu nti ye be say game no cost ro ade a saa zika no bo ade ne ho kwa ne band omunyai metie say me je pefu a afete wo so osro ana me boa me say me me pefu a be bo say wo so de na be sesa o my mama pefua oso baje hwia bia sanu manum unis ke mi radio aba sese ne no ma bie yenye jogging fan adwuma so wonu ma bie yenye jogging fan adwuma o hwe ye betra podcast me dia adwuma obodan ye makwase bia mfa ne sa me prai hu fi kura
Asempa FM
no we bia say ase we ba shoot obi okwan ho obodan ye shoot ye okwan ho it's from Vienna ho ka jom so mu peska na mo fanye ene madam bi na se me fan kra bi enfama e wo se na niam esia kon na enkra no e asemu o se nkofo na oni omko school no men kan kire san nkofo ne se no o to ahwede o se kinti no om kata o mo exam so mo na nkope no o mo no Aso me fa san kan ma san krofo no say o mu kata exams no so o mama na nkope no me gan jom say o to ahwede o cycle say ne o mu pena ni
na prof you want to na wo ka say ti say the Africa ye be komo na ye ko Africa no ma no ma bisi ne ade na wo number 1 fan di power o say kuru me friend say Benadamoni o say musa say at the time dia wo ko Africa ya na bibisi a wo ba o mekana
o say we research work na me say madam for no koye research work into your first finding no na part of your hypothesis no but ye real mu na em say san komo ne ba na me say me fanya se na be a bia na chi bia no so say wo ko Africa yi wo be hwe na bia okakata wani akofe na the problem for ba na say phone ya be frɛ no one reporter so ne nkita so phone so hia me pa so
what's the problem?
It is why okay ana
me so say ba na was in radio ho a wo ti Benadamoni ye fa na big Benadamoni a wo se ni di hu hia na so what in kan
okay Benadamoni big Benadamoni
a wo se ni di hu hia no
it no enkomo ne bebre na aba wa kire na ba ku bia wo ma me fam no china why me fam no china o china na me dia ma na o se
FM
ni school for kata mo work isi amaka ayi mind bi o ye concert TV so na o se o ye concert TV so ko for penasem o te da ko nam circle ha no hia ni teacher ni o kire na de na o say bema na say dey and why you metu nka o TV so no radio si bia na wuju ko say say dey o kire me na no na me practice no
ezi ebesa kasa me da se bebre nwere so
what's the problem me da pa no ma me tia me yonku bi wo bema camp on dey ja me ba ma chan kaka ko me durun kan ya o mo ani su ko mo so jeni e fa no kopra amo akogenti o bema camp wo e me resi dey asanteman temu ne sports night don't pay near 20 prof mamentia kopra amo akogenti o bema camp e me resi
okay mateme da se
okay
Okay, mama san kwa ma no so bion kwa me opariado kasama for panyi de ma Accra House of Football book papa yi ana o hwe no photo social media anya de a obetimi anya bi esanse ompemfo ni twa the referee say ono panyi a wo kasa de ma book no yen kwa na kachi esanse na kwa me wo twa mfo ni papa chesa sene ne ma esia kum kwa me ye mo adwo
wale me ken to camera for now ni de chichebi
Hey, Obi say Has Express. On where the tano no.
Has Express de trouble. With modern equipment, them they chop each other.
Okay. But I saw food kuni phone be brave or said that you try fine once. And they are to what say head to head there. So far they will travel to only photo a fine thing there.
Obine chuchano.
I on one man for twitwa no.
Enya ne machine a. The machine this way.
Oh, sir.
Many are known to me never.
I don't make an obi so be trying and crying. And I'm saying, Anna, Kwame will be travel to your crying or no, I think I don't travel to Vivian.
So you permission on me.
Okay. Yo, Kwame, I was saying, Anna, my palm off my. Why am I there?
Oh, what's the ultimate besides them and here? Wally, I've been here with you for an anyway. I'm say, as my woman say, it is not like I'm all for interpreting and say, has a Palm Hoffman, and I say, this. My main count on authority that has a name Hoffman, a nature can be you need to under your term, at the Bonnie under your term. Just that this a club decision. Say, if he and air corner, or Hoffman, on car has a focus on you. When I'm for you because at the end of the idea number with all the explanation, but Wally, we believe that in terms of communication, this is the most appropriate. I to say we must communicate to our supporters. The rest, you can say HR issues, which we believe and we want everybody to respect that. I say then we take the message that we have brought out.
Okay, it's the map no cry.
Wale, then you so wear the Pamon, you so Pamon, and I say, what I say, it is a matter of on kind of hobby.
Oh, it's nice, and the coin. Yee, come your prado. Yee, so mon pame, but it's on come hobby. Say, being can't hobby, and I say,
no one come hobby and your Pamono.
On can't hobby.
On can't hobby, says,
so on can't hobby, and Pammy, but on
can't hobby. I say, I what told you, Diana still does with Kitani Diem.
I almost look at you more.
Kitani Diem.
Okay, yes, Uncle Kwame hobby.
So,
Kwame.
Wale.
What if I say I'm some money take away? When you say one, I'll send me and never soon take away, dear.
One and it also says, I mean,
say no. On come hobby on a say.
Yeah, well, you say you're in the Juma for 2 years in it. Of the Obemo as head coach over the junior team, and of Honor position at the head coach, Honor Beda Honor, and I'm paying 4 years and say he should step in and contribute his quota. But then about time, we all understand that this year we have a new head coach, and then maybe I hear you know, Club and Hoffman are party ways. It is not a matter of say, my main sense is to be say, yeah, Obi, Etienne, be an answer, Obi, and I say, I don't want to be why you come. But just that we believe that this is the time, you're enjoying the services, and then we are so much grateful to Hoffman for the services that are all rendered to Hasselhoff. We wish him well in his future endeavor.
Okay, before I move to Hoffman, now the position at the end of Hasselhoff.
Well, my mention we say answer Mr. Grant to take you over. Now Hoffman and you're promoting him from the junior side that obey the caretaker coach. But when Mr. Grant came as the first team head coach and then director of football, Hoffman was part of the Mamikan is a backroom staff and as a technical people now Omobwa. So that was it.
Okay, and no technical people no say any specific role be who play among the technical A team no.
Well, he will be a technical team no. He's part of the technical team. He himself, say whether he was an assistant coach or he was this person or he was that person. You understand?
And the position specifically,
he was in an acting capacity until say Mr. Grant by. So when Grant came, and I found the position in that year, then he joined, or he automatically he was part of the backroom staff helping Mr. Grant.
Okay, he was part of the backroom staff.
Yes.
No any position be or hono can be keke.
Oh, there say yes, I say obi can be I don't say. Meaning say opposite make us say whether he was an assistant coach or he was this or he was a Mazua or he was this.
And the position specifically. The position specifically.
His position specifically, he was assisting Mr. Grant.
He was his assistant coach.
He was assisting Mr. Grant.
But he was not the assistant coach of House of Folk, but he was assisting Mr. Grant.
We are only using words that are meaning the same thing, but different expressions.
So are they the same?
For you, your understanding. My explanation is the explanation of the club. The whole explanation there. That is not our explanation. Our explanation is that he was part of the backroom staff helping Mr. Grant.
Okay, if you ever say no any position be no or can be.
One other fun is that, but once you are part of the backroom staff, it doesn't mean that who live here.
The backroom staff na role angasa specifically here. Kwame no was me asoko.
Prof, I'm say has for your 30 set Hoffman.
So
Sebe papa yi men ka hwe kura omo current team yi omo kita CCA. You say set Hoffman and the promote some players bia ba kwa me kai pa ne sa omo strikers so ne kita team no Salasi Bless Bakai ono na etu dia dia
also
ono so den etimi ehyebi
eba mo ta mo sen o glass na chi atwade ne brem se ne wo ka no e wo no
Prof Aja say
fa we fam mawansa
enji o
Odio Sura bibano kube fika odido Amana kwae Sura bibano kwae podomo odido Odio Sura bitokwa ngatoba na demigo amagande timagbalio Odio Surabi tokwa ngatoba na demigo amagande timagbalio kokpe sukulu be no vio na jema na konku mara magande tia bia kokpo ku sandelao na domba bia kokpo ku no bia ojo jema jini goga jem kono bia kokpo ku no bia ojo jema jini goga jem kono no ai choma na surabi
ko bi mame fa usi akakra na me san kokwa me opare ho kwame wasaba en article no okay ko bi enko
Prof enti said na make no esenka sembia wo bi so parade no timi esisudua ase na no ada songo ne Dr. Kufiamwa na edu time so mo ni sika se bese ema songo ka chense bese ne de emfa nkasem eso tumi tudi se eye 1 cedi ana se 2 cedis na meje ase bi na kwa me parade peso ye no eso me yehu coach no the position nam so ntie memudi ja no kwan no because has to me ye bi ne ye de na be ye auras ne ye de bi so akọ Royal Oak ne ye de bi akọ ha ni nyina na se team ba ko na nipa ba ko no rotate sa etibi yehu eduma oya ene ama wonso bisa udi bisa esi yehu the position na oye ntia musake no on other way no so no
has as what
yes
and quote prof on other way no so no coach na nkasa so kra no edu ba bi no utu se adwuma ebia team ne person ye no ntimi nye enti enam so ntie ne yom so pusi no because be kai say on several occasions na edu ba bi na has bo match wie eto time na ediansa na expose ne babom no wana na kita team no wana na kita team na sa expose ne ba no bebi na has da na edin edu ba bi kra na ka so folk bare okita team na ama enka team ne ba bare ama du ba bi se tofo bi sa so ese rolling team ho no kra no
meba
okay
yeah kwame yesam akwa babio
Wale mejo so
asa wala na etete kopa
Baby am na ma me banka ni ntia wale
okay eti wo se papa no Olivu azofo kana muja ne kwan as what
ye ja no kwan as what men so question as see and then ye juma and then time about that he's no longer with House of Folk again.
Okay.
No one say ja no kwan to say I mean so question as
so say mo se muja ne kwan na me boa.
Yes, I.
Okay, muja ne kwan no ye dey mamu.
Wale, mami explain this idea from now before it becomes an issue that raises concern on social media. He appointed Mr. Grant as first team head coach, and then the director of football. Nobody was appointed as an assistant coach. I want everybody to get that one clear. And we didn't give good explanation. Nobody was appointed as assistant coach. He himself, Mr. Hoffman, was part of the technical team. Now, Mr. Grant. So if time has come, let's say you are going off and no longer part of the technical team, that is how we have to classify it.
Okay, it's not say Hoffman na on assistant coach Emma has of folk.
Well, I don't know the explanation. I'll say me I explain it you. Unless maybe I don't understand your question.
Yeah, Semu. Kwabi.
Problem say Kwame nte question na se. Na so what ya say so a na nka wo yi anu anka beboa yenkoma epese edie no sebe ye metina so anka se ye se tofo ma dia keke a yennim ni position as tama no ha so fu
nya dwuma ba bia yiwadi
sebe me
ha be dey yiwadi
ye be dey yiwadi so ho ye yimadi multimedia ba sebe me tie ya na ye yimadi ye yimadi so da ye yimadi as a presenter ye me yimadi as a accountant
because unya dwuma
because me nya me nko he says department okura enko check da so onti ye be yimadi as a presenter and me hu de nti akwa me nti on pese obetire ye mu se ebia o no assistant coach because
na basis abre no ebia Kim Grant any assistant coach by na go so assistant coach
say yes
coach is pajuma no ko mehu say kwanya da hore da
say me Grant dia o show statement na out na asia no ma tro say o mo hwe nim say in a few days to come no Grant be nemu the assistant coach because oba no only assistant coach and coach na no ho no oyeden. And me this question there, nka kwami ya no man ya, nka beboa. But prof said na make no. Sebe nyankopon boa de waboa no ho. Said ya na ye de ya abebusema eni babu musu de bia ye ka no. Oboa de waboa no ho. Se 12 man nankasa no na onsiesie no ho for ha seduma no.
Okay.
Na onye ready.
Na omunim ni position.
Eni nti omunim ni position omu fa na nya hwe. Because you be bia na metie no baby ana o president team no president sisi ano she say ye nim ni position crowd di free mu asat na ye ka say PR no crowd bi sansa go so ntia ase entu ye nka badisa nka ba ye ka ba ko house no omo Twitter page wono na da ho say house e be ya sake ya assistant coach and e bia mutually ye ni assistant coach entematete na nka da ho but then because of sanu prayer bia empese beba out sesi antina ama yehunu sade we ba ono ande so amwa no
okay
amwa no huntia
Hoffman case no so afia say Hoffman boa no ho na say wa amwa no ho se na wo ka no but yenko Sani Abacha ho na Sani Abacha in fact o ekinko ewo eye wa ene ne hye so honom na ono ne san kasamafo ede ma wa all stars bubuku no yenko Sani woni afia yesi na ne ma ese kwesa nya ne tie se owura kwesi antachi enkan tete president of the Ghana Football Association waton bubuku no ede ama obi hwan ana waton ede ama no Sani Abacha yemwadwo. Hello, Sani.
Hello.
Yemwadwo.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, Sani.
Good evening, Wallace.
How are you, Sani?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very fine, thank you. It's been a long while.
Sure. It's been a while.
Yeah, where have you been?
I've been watching you on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I thought you've been to England to visit the Queen.
I don't know, just like that.
Okay, briefly tell us what is happening with WA All Stars. Has there been any changes so far as ownership is concerned?
Well, there's likely to be a change as far as ownership is concerned, but on the official angle, there's not been that change of ownership. What I can tell you is that there's been kind of like long plan to change the club's ownership because of the embattled nature of the SY FA president Kosi Osman Nyantechi. The club owner actually came to us some few weeks ago, virtually 2 weeks ago, to kind of like sit down with the club and let them come to an agreement. Are we keeping the club here? Who is taking over? Or we have to bring in the third party, that is an outsider, to take over the club. So when the club owner came to us, he sat down with the opinion leaders and with some targeted group of business people. Fortunately, they couldn't come to a consensus. At a point in time, Nkechi was even willing to kind of like leave the club in 1 year for somebody to run from your own pocket. You wouldn't offset his debt. You were not taxed to pay anything. All you were to do is run the club administratively, pay your players, and just kind of like keep the club in 1 year. That was the last resort. Due to lack of finances, lack of interest, or whatever I can ascertain, nobody popped up to take it. The few that came up couldn't come to terms with the troubled FA president. So at the latter stages of 2016, I heard of this Pencil saga, that Pencil was in the line negotiating to take ownership of the club, just like we all are hearing today. So it isn't like Pencil just popped up along the line and he's taking over the club as of now. So whatever I'm saying now here is from the media perspective, not as the official PRO of the club, because if they give me a circular to release, I will do as such. But as of now, I can tell you what you guys are seeing on social media is largely true. There might be change of ownership in the coming days because the people of Wa couldn't afford or couldn't come to terms with what President Nkechi offered them. He just wanted somebody to run the club so the club wouldn't leave the environs of the region, because it is not only in Wa, but this is the flagship club in northern Ghana, Wa, Bolga, and Tamale. It will be painful and regretful should we lose the only flagship club in the northern belt of the country. But as it is now, it looks like they will be playing football in Wa in the coming season.
Okay, so the situation now is that John Pencil wants to buy the club.
Yes, that one is a fact. He wants to buy the club. As to whether it has been confirmed, from my end, I have not been informed as a member of the club.
Oh, okay. So how many people are also in line or in the queue to buy the club?
Well, in 1 year, it was not like buying. It was like buying the club, because the man wasn't selling the club to anybody in 1 year. He said, if you are from Wa and you can run the club, you can take care of the wage bill, run the club seasonally. He just wanted the club to be here. So as to people who wanted to buy from Wa, I can't quantify them, because even if it was like a group of people coming together, it was of little importance to him. He wanted the club here. That was his byline. So I in fact, the whole thing never talked about selling the club to a denizen of the region. He didn't want to sell to people in 1 year. If you are for 1 year and you can run the club, just make sure that the club is in Wa, pay the wage bills, just he will give it to you. Once the short is that you won't sell the club outside. But for those outside willing to buy, that one I'm not privy to. I do know of this John Pencil saga. And later in the discussion, I heard there was another second party interested that he's a Ghanaian based somewhere willing to buy the club. But all I wanted to do was somebody from 1 year, keeping my all stars in 1 year for me. But it's like, unfortunately, nobody popped up to take the responsibility. That's why this John Pencil saga is gaining weight.
Oh, okay, so it looks like John Pencil have the upper hand so far as the person is concerned.
Yeah. Virtually, it's like he's won the race to take ownership of the club.
Oh, okay, you are a grapevine source so far as you are the PRO for Wa All Stars. How much is the club being sold?
Well, like I said, the idea of selling the club wasn't part of the discussion. The one I actually partook. The idea wasn't about selling. The idea was about keeping the club here. So it was about salaries of players, salaries, match day cost, transport and stuff that the man is on the cash with the people. And he just wanted the club to be here because, look, this is where the man started. He came to us just like a 4 or 5 year old chap, and he made it in the region. So he was about to leave a legacy with us. That's how the good nature. The idea of selling it wasn't just, he wasn't selling the club to the people of Wa. For that, I can tell you that. So when he's selling to anybody outside, that one is his club. I might not be needed to be part of that discussion. People giving us figures like 300,000 euros, $300,000 and stuff. Maybe are from their sources close to the man. From my end, I am not privy to any such source. What I do know is that he wanted the club here, which looked like it's a failed attempt. But selling it at any square figure, I am not privy to that, so I can't estimate the circulated figure of 300,000 that we all seen on social media. What I do know is that the man, in fact, will be disappointed should we fail to keep the club, in which we are about to do.
Okay, so what has been whispered to you so far as the existence of a club in Wa is concerned? Will the club change its situation? Will it move from Wa to another place should someone come to buy it?
Yeah, for that one, I think I can guarantee you that whoever that buys the club can't keep the club in Wa. Well, at a point in time, I did some survey on our distance, and I can tell our nomadic nature makes us one of the most costliest clubs in the region, because we don't have any club closer to us to play in the Premier League. So if we were to play in any Premier League game, it will be in Brown region as our nearest. That is 500 kilometers away, and that will bring additional burden on the club owner. So whoever that's going to buy the club will have to take the club to where there are rivals around him. For instance, if Central takes the club to Sinana, he will play like 10 matches or so in the region alone. In fact, he will play 8 matches in Brown region alone. You get that. If you take the club to Greater Accra, he will play 10 matches in Greater Accra. If you take the club to Western region, he will play against, I think, Mediama and Co. But over here, we don't have any club close to that. So if you are here, you're always incurring double cost of your colleagues. So I doubt if Pencil or whoever that buys the club will keep the club here. For that one, I actually don't envisage it. I don't envisage that at all, because you come here, you pay your traveling almost every week. You have to travel almost every week, and I doubt if the person will be willing to do that, because the man gave us the chance, keep the club here, and the people of Wa couldn't do their part. So if the club leaves, nobody under his legal senses will complain of Nyentechi bringing us Premier League football and taking the Premier League football away from us. He ended our 17-year domestic hoodoo. And we say after 13 years, we don't need Premier League club in the region.
The cost of transportation for Wa All Stars has been one of the topical issues that has arisen over the years. I can't really tell whether the stakeholders, I mean the supporters, have also shown concern of doing something to retain the club within the community.
That's where I started this whole discussion with. Look, over here in northern Ghana, I don't want to say we are poor, but I want to believe we don't want to be responsible. Because football is a game with many other faces. For instance, I'm sure you will talk about the economic benefits of the club over here. When the club was in 1 year, anytime Kodoko is coming, they will come and stay here a minimum of 2 days. They will stay in somebody's hotel. They will pay. They will go to the market to go and buy things. In fact, people were benefiting from such visits. When our support come, the same thing. Any other team that comes, they will have to pay for hotel bills. What it means is that Nyentechi has brought business avenues to the region. What did we do in return to support him? Well, on match days, when Kodoko is coming to work, that's the time we get a lot of money. We are talking of around 9,000 Ghana cedis. We are talking of around 9,000 Ghana cedis here. 10,000 would have been a record. Because we pay cedis at the gate, 5 cedis, maximum 10 cedis. And our stadium, the VIP seat can take up to 500 people. Just compute. 333 cedis. 3 cedis. Even these 3 cedis, people will come to the gate and be begging. Now, how do you expect the man to go and play the next midweek game in Dansumai? You get that? So those things were like, the man was just spending without getting his returns. Assuming the supporters had come together, oh, look, Nyentechi, you've done A, B, and C for us. What you can do is, we'll be able to contribute for like 50,000 Ghana cedis from the supporters wing. Can you get something to top up? Just get at 80 bars so that they will use that. They're using that for some training grounds for whatever. Even in training ground, when we're going to train at the Westport Stadium, from the clubhouse to the stadium, we pay transport. That could have been taken by somebody else. But over here, in fact, we left the burden on the man alone. And you see, the aspect of football in Ghana here, you don't get what you put into the game. Ask Moses Amapaka and Co. How much they invested into Ligama, what they are getting back. So we should have realized that this is a collective responsibility from the entire society. Let's all contribute to support it. If you can't give money cash, come to the gate and pay 10 cedis, 20 cedis. They will use that to kind of like water the grass. They use that to kind of like pay the players, but it was not happening. So the transport case, I'll blame the supporters because we didn't have the man in that aspect. Even when we are going to play away game, supporters come, they want to enter the players' bus, and if you ask them to, you go organize, take a mini bus, come and join us in a bus, they will say you are chasing them away. How is this chasing away? You get that? So they should have rather look. If you support the man financially with your own contribution, I think it would have motivated him to do more.
The sale of Wild Stars alone brings to bear that the absence of Kwesi Ntechi from Ghana football has affected the people of Wa very well. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Abacha. I'm saying that the sale of Wild Stars alone at this juncture brings to bear that the absence of Kwesi Ntechi in Ghana football has hugely affected the people of Wa.
From day one, we were affected psychologically, emotionally, economically, in fact, across all phases of life. Because I keep likening Ntechi Saga to a book I read back at my secondary school days called Things Fall Apart. This is a man who from nowhere popped up, took afterwards to in fact, almost the highest pinnacle. Due to one of the reasons, the club collapsed. He formed All Stars in 2005. Then 2 years later, he had Premier League football. From the Premier League football, in fact, he has retained it for the past 12 calendar years. That's 11 soccer seasons in 1 year. And that has changed the face of football in the region. I can tell you that for a fact. People who are lost of the game came back to the game because they were seeing progress of players from their class to All Stars. Because not all the players in 1 year can even get lorry fare to come to Tema for trials. But let me give you a typical example. The likes of current Kotoko centre back, Ismail Abdul Ghani. Ghani isn't even from the town of Wa. Ghani is from a suburb in 1 year, called Tapo. Through Wa Stars. In fact, from the village to 1 year is just about some 10-15 minutes. Through Wa Stars, look at Ghani on the football ladder now. We are not going to go that far. Hafiz Adams is now in the books of Edwana Stars. He stays in 1 year at a place called Sapayiri. Look at his effort in the game. It was because the Premier League football was close to his nose. He didn't chase it that much. Now the team is no more. What happens to those who are still popping up? So for us, in fact, he has affected us across board. All the business people who were enjoying revenues on match days wouldn't get that because no Premier League football will come to our game. Players who were motivated by their seniors, there's a boy in 1 year who left football because of what he left to us. That I can tell you because he's my brother. The boy, anytime he sees Ofori, he say, I want to be like Richie Ofori. Now the Ofori is gone. He has lost interest in the game. Do you know why? Because when he look at those around him, he sees none of them bigger than him. But for Ofori, he was always aspiring to reach Ofori's level. That is one of many examples I can give you. On the sporting ladder, people who were losing interest in the game came back to the game and formed clubs. Now, if you form a club and look at how the whole thing ended, will you continue? Me, as a football administrator popping up, I know of some young guys in the system who say, I am Ntechi of Wa, I want to be like Ntechi. Will you want to be like Ntechi, reach the pinnacle and come down to nothing like the man is suffering now? So if the parties in the game affect us economically because we will lose a lot of business avenues. Sporting-wise, because most of our players wouldn't get a chance to mingle with their colleagues. And me, as a media practitioner, I don't want to even eliminate my own. When will you, call me to give you updates on Asempa about All Stars winning the league, about Abagna scoring hat-trick?
I am detached
from my peers now. I won't get the opportunity. Happy FM on match days will call me, General, take over. Then I'll give people of Ghana what is happening in Wa. On that aspect, Abacha, in fact, for that matter, the media caucus in Wa is detached on the sporting realm. So, Ntechi wasn't just a person, he was an institution. And his departure from the game, in fact, it's like, let me say, a regional funeral. He will affect every single face in the region, like it or not.
I was about to just add yours just to punctuate the conversation that Sani Abacha, a very renowned journalist, a cracked reporter, highly prolific sports analyst, who hails from rose through the ranks to become the PRO of such a huge club, and in no time you're also going to lose your job. That is a very sad situation. In fact, I sympathize with you. Abacha, this is a sad situation. I sympathize with you.
Very, very sad.
Very sad.
Very, very sad. But
very sad.
I keep telling my peers that this is life. A lot of things can happen, but who knows what God has for us? The man can pop up, Abacha will pop up, and the God that created us wouldn't forsake us. I never doubted that. Because with or without football, God wouldn't leave the man alone. He will get a way out and get away from me as well.
Oh, Abacha, the darling boy of highly prolific sports commentary, and then the apple of a lot of the people who sits on the captain's rich eye. In fact, we're going to lose your services, but I'm sure that one day you join the elders of the round table, and it will be well with you, okay?
Thank you very much, Wallace.
Okay, so thank you very much for this wonderful report. We'll get back to you again, and as the proceedings keeps going on, we'll get back to you, and then we'll see how we're going to help so fast the current situation of Wild Stars is concerned.
Thank you too.
Okay. Inti Sani Abacha and a DB Abekano, also a very sad story, Anna or the Abano. Go be born to follow. So no I'm the host of the show. It's from Mamuya. Not even one job, I don't know your common. Go down your own. Only I'm Kakra. Before winning from the Kakra family. Okay, see, I'm going.
Wale made Abacha my Raho. Who shall say, who besides what he say, your tongue Wild Stars. Ana ochimu se omuye ishamdi meeting na omushia no na team owner yewura kwasinyente chia kaneno no FA president no editor wa for mine penfobi omni omushia nim se omumu modern hema club na nka wo wa ho na de na hia ni titu ni se nka penfo no bi nyintu na omuhwe club no so 1 year pe emano na 1 year ni nyema na be omie players na katua ene womu ka fufuro ne ade nyina no nka mpanifo ni bi hwenye nti on kwa de na opeso chese na ontie kra se club ni eton nti meeting no a ehia an sa ne ene wo se epia ni bi mi se what say John Pentel aba ho so beto club no eno se yes ya tise but meeting no mhia ndie ne no enka ho na oto aso a kire mu ko bi se de nti ema wa no team ni ebi ni person beto ni se oso mbo match kura musika kese pa o munyaye 9,000 Ghana cedis ajeze emuru ba bia no se ombe bo ombe nya size kan kwa na ekotoko ena betimi abo mo nya size kan na du ba bi kura o 1,000 cedis kura no be nya na din pa nti no mo no buso na wo se pia ni biem ebiza send se no de na o mo be ye ena o se de o mo no ye namodi kese pa na asi ewo wa ena o kire mse so mbo macha se kotoko bakro nu a hotels na wo no enye skafi mu o mo mtuntu nyane o mbetutu nyane eni ne ma bi etetetisa na oba be wie no ena na ya awo sem kakra anu o chese akozinya dia abe di team na ba wa pa wa si o tra no na akozinya ndachi ni wonyine biasa but free 13 years ni okuta team ni sa awo sem kese pa se team no everywhere na o si nya wa man kwa na be lusu efise o se atifi man temdo ye northern region na ne upper west upper east nyina no ebe lusu efise team enu kwa na ho no se de awo sem ni se wafo na ebo matcha team bia no e ben wo mo mutumi na omo no mbo chise team bia omo foka be 500 kilometers everywhere ho ansa na mutumi akonya team bi ene na bo na omo sa bo so a supporters ni sa ba stadium skakasi pa omo mutumi tua 5 cedis cedi baako enu eno mutumi tua omo mutumi tua kura mani nu 10 Ghana cedis na mpo so pese wonya be 10 mpo a chise ekotoko match enko an bia ombetimi enya nti wosi ni ye na reho ena wo size o senya semi ya semkese pa na esi no se ya semkese o munyina o malusu no no Abacha ikura oni ni kase ono na djuma bono ena bo player bi di se Ismail Gani yes say obobo ma kotokofo yi obonidi wom say ofiri wa baby a ofiri we kwa say be 15 minutes away drive and obo player back so omo captain no even Hafiz Adams obo nzu din say Wow Stars o sin kan ye kura no mo bobo a mo Joy FM na Asempa for mo frɛ no e ma ne the report free wa ba see no se team ni ba be free wa no sa de ni nyina no abono na the year 12 number 12 no e de yi ne kese pa na de abre wa mind one de e awrehusem e na nso o asima awrehu pa o na wo ka chance okay ene obesane na kasa bi mti omode as oba monitor ne man se de isiko amano tin to fa bomu ano
okay ko bi bon se masia
si a prepare se kama
kama si a boy duma
kama say no obam se duma se o peso ya arno nti ya baba interpretation
no bom kakra se wale wala cheche
eve sa
wale over kai se early 2018 yeah me better me program ka se Mr. Nyantachi ni makese mi ni kra no ba ko be bono 2018 ba ko nso be bono 2019 minim se wati fun bebre be kai ye ke kan sem bebre na o frɛ Mr. Odrunyako e be sem ti papa nen kan biem nim ti di obeka fa sa asem we ho e ma Mr. Odrunyako ba lan so say enema bi a aja o se me kan bi na to mo se den ti asem na areho pa na abacha asem kura o kan sem ba ku bi a mi even wo se so mo bo matcha unyeske bia ho team ni ba ho ni nyina no se Mr. Nyantachi anyamfa so bia wo e wo team no ni nyina ye kankoma na team obobo onya 900 Ghana cedis 8000 cedis ubenya abro 1000 pa ye woni kotokonkwa na abetimi na afi mu ni nyina no so obefiri wa aba bebia besina kotakwa kobobo a hwe transport hwe omodidi om hotels hwe om salaries om bebetua anu kwa ka na ma wani bia embezo obaji team no because me jimi di pa say wani bia obaka so obaji bia na che say mole adwuma na Mr. Nyantachi e wanya mfa so so saa na nipa no so ba beto aso aye nte ya ro sempa na Wow Stars be free wani dia ro sempa me akra no o kasa na o ma awasiya gume
okay
awasiya gume
okay mama nsan komu biom enkrata bia beda mani mo hanu me mota na de brem sisia na Feka Foot and Cotton Sport have sent a 7-page document to CAF calling for laws to be employed against Kwame Bonsu of Asante Kotoko. Brooks News kick442.com has laid hands on 7-page document composed by the Cameroon Football Federation on behalf of its affiliate, Cotton Sport of Garua, to protest against Asante Kotoko player Kwame Bonsu. The 7-page document signed by the president of Cotton Sport of Garua and the Secretary General of the Cameroon Football Federation, Benjamin Didier Banlock, explained purported irregularities about the player Kwame Bonsu. Cotton Sport officials took time to explain possible violations of Article 6.5 of the rules on players' jersey number in the playoff phase of the CAF club competition. The match documents, which was circulated in the away game in Yaoundé, has been sent to CAF have by the Secretary General of Feka Foot. The document carries Kwame Bonsu's name in jersey number 8, while the documents of the reverse fixtures have the same name affiliated to number 3 jersey, as if to insinuate violation of Article 6.5 of the competition's rule. Asante Kotoko officials have before now debunked claims of any irregularities related to Bonsu, but the new twist now involves the Cameroon Football Federation. Asante Kotoko was better than Cotton Sport over the 2 legs. They beat Cotton Sport by 5-3 to earn a place in the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup. The Ghanaian Giants have been paired in the group stage of the CAF Confederations with Zambia Giants, Zesco United, Nkana and Sudanese powerhouse El Ali, we Angu Leslie, and a Chros Sankate Edebaya, and the Western Nema Asia Kwa, Lesa Swashepa and Eba, Yanko Leslie Ango from Cameroon. Leslie, good evening.
Good evening, my dear friend, and good evening to the faithful listeners of Asempa FM this evening.
Okay, Leslie, how are you?
There is God, like I told you off mic, and I told Kobe Stone off mic, there is God, I can't complain.
Okay, I just read one-page article that you just wrote on your website, kick442.com. Can you give us an explanation to that article?
Well, first thing you must remark is that kick442.com is one of the most reliable news platform online from Cameroon, and we take extensive interest in African football generally, and we have the priority of making sure that we tell the stories as they are. This issue with Cotton Sport and Asante Kotoko of Kumasi, Ghana, it's an issue that should have been settled long time ago, that is to say at full time in Kumasi. The doors should have settled and life continues. But unfortunately for both parties, there are litigation issues related to the two clubs. News first got to me when I tried talking to officials from both camps after I got the hints about the information that Kwame Bonsu had issues related to him. You know, Kwame Bonsu is a young 24-year-old midfielder who's had his controversies in the past. His stories about his career in Sweden is something we don't want to get to talk about now. But colleagues of mine who are in Yaoundé and are sincere and have been following up this two-legged tie, like Nana Agemine, who is I'm made to understand that works with one of the partner radios of Asempa FM in Kumasi, would tell you that when Kwame Bonsu was substituted in Yaoundé, even the stadium announcer had a problem identifying the player because the match documents that were circulated in Yaoundé had Kwame Bonsu's jersey number as jersey number 8. The document that was given to pressmen like myself and Nana Agemen had the jersey number 8. But Kwame Bonsu played with his affiliated jersey number, as I'm made to understand by people close to Kotoko, that's the jersey number 3. So a player was pulled off or was substituted who was done in jersey number 3, and that player happens to be Kwame Bonsu from findings from my colleagues who are Ghanaians. But there was no player with jersey number 3 on the match form that was in Yaoundé. And further findings for kick442.com from Cotton Sport officials have it that the match document that was sent to CAF had the same player, Kwame Bonsu, that's by the match officials, had the player's name with jersey number 5. I don't know where all of that is coming from, but these are just results of my own finding. And Kwame Bonsu are made to understand by officials close to Kotoko that he is affiliated to that club and is a registered player with jersey number 3. So it's a whole kind of thing that is having multiple twists and turns. I stumbled on a 7-page document today that's been sent by the Cameroon Football Federation to CAF on the 22nd of January 2019, signed by Fernand Sado, who is the president of Cotton Sport of Garoua, and Benjamin Banla, who is the Secretary General of the Cameroon Football Federation. And in that 7-page document, there are multiple issues that have been raised about Bonsu. And the main point, the main area where they are focusing their attention is Article 6.5 about players' jersey number, which is a regulation about the playoff phase of this competition. It's clear in black ink on a white piece of paper that players are supposed to use the same jersey number for the qualifying rounds of this competition until when they get to a stage where they are maybe in the group stage and they will have to re-register players, that changes can be made. So that is the story as it is. That is the story as it is from the camp of Cotton Sport of Garoua. That's the story as it is from my findings from those related to Asante Kotoko of Ghana. But I think that over the 2 legs, truth be told, Asante Kotoko was better than Cotton Sport in all facets of it. I mean, Charles Akono's tactics were spot on in Yaoundé, the way he approached the game, the tactics of Asante Kotoko as a group was better than that of Cotton Sport of Garoua. But you know, football football is bizarre. It's played on the pitch and off the pitch. Let's just follow keenly. But I think that this one that Cotton Sport is beginning to, because to make this case, there is a financial sacrifice the club has to make, and this one that they are going to that extent of making that financial sacrifice, which is not peanut. Probably they know better than I know where they want to capitalize on maybe a failure to respect the regulation.
Okay. I wanted to ask, should Cotton Sport win this protest? What is at stake for them?
That's a question only club officials can answer. But unfortunately, since I got this document, if you read from kick442.com, you see that I used part of the document on the article. I've tried to talk with Cotton Sport officials, but they have declined to comment about the other side of it. They make available whenever I attempt to talk about. I've attempted 3 times. I've tried to talk to Adamu Sailu, who is the marketing person. I've tried to talk to Fernand Sado and to the technical director of the club, but they don't want to go inside the issue. They give me superficial details. They say this is the 7-page. This is what we have done. This is what we have tabled at the level of CAF, but we don't want to comment about inside details. And even the documents I got, the 7-page documents I got it through another source whose details I would like to keep, but I don't know what's their next plan. But we, as journalists, we are just taking a neutral position and following it up and making sure that we tell the story as it is.
Okay, but from all indication, it looks like Cotton Sport is really desperate to find themselves in the next stage of the competition.
The best way is to do it on the pitch. Which they didn't do. I think that they have all sorts of problems from within the club. 5-3, they lost on aggregate. It's not like it was an away goal rule elimination or something like that, where they want to capitalize maybe on this. But I think I understand with them is their debt series. It's a club with big history in African competition. Yes, they have never won it like Asante or Hearts of Oak, but they were in the final in 2008 and they lost to Al Ahly on aggregate. They were in the semi-finals of the Champions League in 2003, and then in 2013, I beg your pardon, and then they were in the semi-finals in 2014 of the CAF Confederation Cup. So they have in the past had this near success syndrome. So I understand with them, especially given the fact that last year they were not involved in any of the CAF competitions. They finished second in the league, and last year just one team was allowed from the league placings in Cameroon, and the other team only came from the FA Cup. So I understand with them that if they had this kind of desperate drive towards getting to the group stage, they would have exercised it on the pitch.
Okay. Leslie, thank you very much for this brilliant report. I think that we have to follow it to its logical conclusion. So I think we all have a great job to do so far as this is concerned. So I'll get back to you again, and then we'll see what is happening in Cameroon. Thank you very much for the wonderful time you've just spent with us on radio.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to make my submissions. If you didn't get enough of me, then we can meet for the rest of the conversation on Twitter, Angle Leslie, or you read more on kick442.com. My heart is with Emiliano Sala. I'm sure Asempa FM is thinking about that gentleman too tonight.
Leslie, good night. Okay, it's in Yabano. No, I was saying Yama ACL but CAF regulation. No, I'll say the jersey of the player must be numbered from 1 to 30. The jersey's number must be identical to the numbers indicated on the player's licenses, and this for the whole duration of the competition. Inti ufshe jersey from 1 to 30 no, and I see a number. Ushe any of these jerseys as I was share kopim the end of the competition. In this akoba say a player in question no. Kwame Bonsu. So Kwame Bonsu 3 and 8 in different instances in the same competition there, and then now we form rampany pa. Also the jerseys of the players must be numbered from 1 to 30. The jerseys number must be identical to the numbers indicated on the player's license, and this for the whole duration of the competition. to be share sa jersey number no for the whole duration of the competition. We literal ebiana lawyers no other interpretations to it there e be communist nema esia koso. But as Leslie was just speaking no na me go so me cross check every team sheets are about bontin hwe sana nema esia koso no. In fact, I can confidently say that the player was wearing no in academia. We don't say or counter a reaction be now the aba yenka say then the people will judge whether say no cry na say in academia. It's Mr. Yano Suas I didn't show you so to be cancer yenka in academia or counter reaction be will be a chain here where the kind the aba no so now the aba count na fi amount for who I judge ne who say ampa na say enyampa nti near aba anything nema ACL connect say player no share 3 jersey in all the occasions osi akan edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko nti ya checking team sheet ni sisi ya say on Twitter ahwese na nema ACL cost ne who say 3 jersey and a player no share nti bia na mo register na 8 and o share 3 dia bia obenya problem but o share 3 in all the competitions na share 3 ne dia na say 3 na wa share based on mra wa hai article 5 no ha no sabepe and ACL konti we ni nkoma aba briefly yenkwe
Wallace, good evening. You were here for now, and maybe I can say give me a professional. I think it's true because we share and then the course of our morning show, the ultimate morning sports show. We share the course between 2 seasoned administrators. I will conclude say truly give me professional enough because specifically on transfer issues, you don't speak about transfer. As a key member of a football club, you don't join the bad one and I say won't join the media speculation about players. Say a member holding official position for a club, then you come out to us, a media man or a journalist is pressing you on an issue, then you confirm it for the media person. You don't join on speculation. Let the media speculate, and I say my media no any speculation. Then you do your work behind the scene. Say deal is confirmed, then you can come out and come and say yes truly. Do I confirm because it's there for everybody to see. But whilst the deal is not confirmed, then you come out and come and say yes, Chelsea players we have 3 days to do it, and if you don't allow us to do it, the thing is not done, and you are out saying it already. Say upe player B, you don't publicly tap, and I say you don't publicly induce the player. Who come back to history? Who say Chelsea or the public induced a player called Gael Kakuta in 2009. My player no sign freelance abra player no contract lens eba Chelsea na you find him and I say the case no call cash na you find Chelsea £793,000 momutia we show po mom ban omutimi your mom ban say so mutia fine where na lifted man from so usha the George Amaku and obey. I think it was unethical, I think it was unprofessional because as a season
George Amakon was unethical and unprofessional
on dealing with transfer issues and
the CEO of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Yes, this morning he was talking about transfer issues. Mosho pushing na it was in Kasa United say was submitted bid na Ashgold for and reply the bid, but on the other hand Ashgold for Omu Kasa say player and the value ni say but Omo reply officially on the communique on the mom and I say the bid or my send this place. Now say as a coach and I say as a CEO say coach the list brewer and I say umbrella plan A, plan B and I say plan C. So Usha Abrocha say Eja Morino per player bia and also per defender bia Obama ni CEO 3 list. So cut no one player bia me per plan B ko player wechi. So one player we are plan C ni. What I say, until I come market, me pay cube sugar. So now I see cube sugar is saying it here. Son or turn me to me to I have to go to maybe mammy local one. So I mean to me to local sugar, mammy the actually be.
Okay.
So if you go to
the Kotokobeti compare for full NB.
Yes.
No what so says as good players no buet in Dodomana.
They are not replying you because they don't want to sell.
Okay.
If they want to sell, they reply you. Because Ukasa was 72 hours.
I think that Fedachi admitted say I think now more transit.
Yes.
Yes,
and the man is saying that
yes. Reply
yes.
chief executive.
and they win, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's their players. They own the economic rights.
But our tradition also between Kotoko and Ashanti Go Football Club, traditional clubs, almost like you tomorrow.
Yes.
Na club no so okay on Mabako 7 on paper is owned by one person. And he almost come to a conclusion say club owner no betia ka say hey. Fasa 3 players in Bremen sa akeke. On fa hwe momo. Oh,
that is up to them. But say if you are looking at it, and I say we are looking at transfer issues. Across worldwide. Yenya de sa. Yenya de sa.
Okay.
Say a professional way. Yenya de sa.
The international practice no.
Yenya de sa.
Oh, okay.
Say na saying Chelsea pe. Sorry, Bayern Munich. Omo pe Callum Hudson-Odoi. Omo submitting about 4 bids. Chelsea reply. Omo reply. What they are saying is that the player is not for sale. But no cry. Any official members of Chelsea, they are declining to talk on that issue. And I say what's a Carl Rummenigge say say player away Chelsea for movie here. What is say all around to German radio so it's not doing it. Say after the transfer window now bet me I can say Chelsea for the dealing with this transfer issue handle the year fine. That is after the window. We cry see here in the year 2013 David the year now I can say Obama did, but during transfer deadline day, I see your ammonia problems with fax machine, into transfer into me happen into Don Florentino Perez after the transfer window. Obaka say Woodward 1 year Nyamaye now or novice. It's fine, but whilst the transfer is open, and guys say got for ammonia plan and as ammonia 3 plans. So we call players home and I say we call some players home to say Richard Doji. Shafi Mumuni, any James Akami, who come home now a month and guys some more plan B because you have only 3 days and that's 72 hours. So if you involve yourself in this media banter and as this media speculation, you distract yourself as a CEO because you have only 3 days to beef up your squad. And see if you put yourself in this situation, you distract yourself.
Okay, I still Asempa 94.7 FM so and I was so good so I would see no ETA Georgia Marco and I pay.
And yet, Pony started. We've been engaging them in discussion over these players over a period. Now, there be no more car as a from 3 nominade, but a due point to be many chief executive no Kasai 1-on-1, and he assured me, sir, me them a formal request to negotiate, and that is why I sent the formal request. But I've not had any formal response from them. They are making the kind of radio show. I was so unprofessional. I don't want to discuss. I don't want to discuss it. I've written to you. You asked that I write to you formally.
Yeah, sure.
I've done that formally. You write back to me formally on your terms.
Okay. It's no Oraja Jamakon, Chief Executive Officer Edema Kumasi Asante Groko, and Odin Komo Ejano.
With transfer issues, you don't confirm or deny the questions the media people ask you. Media have information, so they always push you to say something concerning their issue they want, and as a concerning the story, I'll be so much. So in this case, you either not confirm or you either not deny it until the deal is done. And so now, Usha player here, Okasa say Shafi Mumini, Okasa say really big interview na, and guys up can be positive about Kotokona on your free. I think say one Kasa ye, as a player work contract, you shouldn't speak like that. In a proper way, what I say, maybe a Kotoko team, we are Padana, we have a sobo, and I say, as a kid, everyone wants to play for Kotoko. But now we are contract to Ashanti Gold. I respect my contract. That's all. You don't have to say, I'm in Kotoko. But once you have contract with Ashanti Gold, as I can say, who praising Ashanti Gold instead of praising Kotoko. Now, on a tactical point of view, we say after the ex-president, after the game, I'm boy, CK by out because say Ashanti Gold players, and I saw midfielders say better than the midfielders. And you cry Spikey say Oko. On the training ground. Now, after the game, and I say, after the game, one boy, how many scouting reports are these 3 players? How Becca say, you need these 3 players to beef up your squad. Kotoko about 10 central midfielders. What quality? And I say, what's Bibi Sunko Bena? These 2 midfielders. Kotoko 10 central midfielders in now. Uber say, you want to add these 2 midfielders to your team. After a social strikers over 4, or Sonny, or Fatao, or Berusu. One player, you're marginalizing, and I say, yeah, you know, free team, cry, Ferry Watson. Before CK, but no, shall go so. But you interview CK on this show, and I can say, player, no, mentally, it's not up there. It is mentally, it's not up there, because I believe they have psychologists. So, what is the psychologist doing with Ferry Watson specifically to bring this boy up to speed? You see, on a tactical point of view, Makacho say Kotoko, running this African Confederation Cup is about say one name virtually the same starting lineup. And the players they've understood themselves. Building partnership among themselves in the on the pitch. When they are playing as a team, they want to help each other to win cup, and I said to make it for Kotoko. Now, if you bring 3 players into the team, you are not bringing them. And I say, who thought 3 players are from say on bench? Because there's a reason why you bought them. So automatically they walk straight into the team. Say if you don't need them, you won't bring them. But if you bring them, that means who players are one or munye bibi oh team into na Okoto sa players way. So when they come, they walk straight into the team. Into players are omo wow. I want to do far in the competition. Then they have to sit for these new players to come in. So if these new players come in, then you have to build a new team cohesion, a new team understanding between these players. Now players here are better than they'll feel frustrated. They will have lack of game time. So only game time frustration will set in. If frustration set in, fractions come into the team. Divisions will come into the team because they were playing. Now they are not playing. Game time in New York. Now they only play in Confederation Cup. There's no other domestic league for them to play. Into game time will reduce. And as a player, you need to be playing all the time to develop. Into some players, technically, it either derail the team and improve the team. Say improve the team, it's fine. But say the distractions that team nema and yama for Kotoko. You see, Ubesha Alexis Sanchez, Obama you last year January. Answer Obama not Martial no Rashford. They want top form. Martial or free sub no Obama no Ashago. Rashford so or started on Shago or free sub no Obama no Ashago. But immediately Sanchez walk into the team with a huge name on his back and with a huge wage, Players see Omunina form a DPA. Now Manchester United team I saw winning crowd to be winning because Sanchez turn about team were creating some division in the team because the game time and I say the playing time these 2 boys Rashford and Martial esute I will say ball out of position either because they want to create a space for Alexis Sanchez. Now Sanchez to know so on Boshi into these 2 players were dissatisfied. Game time into results kept coming down into I believe say Sika Kono of a players and the striking department and I say the midfielders because he has enough. Now the striking department to be satisfy all of them. He's only playing 2 strikers. He's playing Safi and Sonny. Obed, Usha or you soon a year or Bokakra now at Nasi. Frederick Barton crowd or Shannon name. They are come to add Shafui Mumuni. They are come to add Shafui Mumuni, another striker. So 5 strikers. Are you going to satisfy all these players? Give them game time. Because special competition here. And you have only 1 competition you are competing. You need maximum 14 players. In out of your 41 players, all the time you have to keep some level of cohesion or team. Into you are going to select, and you'll be forced to select a particular team. So what about the rest of the players? If they are not getting game time, frustration will set in.
Okay, I still Asempa 94.7.
Mami Adi baby. Now Usha CK, the team and I say Usha the tactics are 1 key weapon and wingers. Now the wingers are 2. Our Max Obako and Imano JV. And I think say players way as the competition progresses. So move play and I say so move play. A very difficult say Sika Kono Benya Obi are very replacing these players because with Max Obako the right winger only backup and as only probable backup Max Obako with Max Obako our backup in Martinelli but no proper speed suspect into say baby I saw mu improve and as maybe I say I'm finding backup for this place. I think it's the wingers because Usha Nikaf Confederation game no about 4 matches so I have 7 goals. Now Usha goals distribution now defenders sachet 2 midfielders sachet 3 strikers sachet 2 Fatah sachet 2 now 3 goals in every midfield and specifically from the wingers into so per se Utrap CK and I say tactically want to stop CK from scoring you when you take the wingers out it's done. Now wingers is so only probable backup into some during the competition. I think it will be very, very difficult. Wingers soon have the powerful weapon in this competition. Okay,
I still Asempa 94.7 FM. Michael Okay, and I'll tell you canon. But I mean, some kind of man for us want to say, and the referees be pram. I'm more training. As if I for about how many referees here training. Me was 72 referees on my list, and 72 center referees, and I'm 75 assistant referees. I'm more on. Now some referees here video each will be so. Videos actually referees even so I'm tempted to believe that still I know normalization committee number rag phone crime on the inexperienced friends inexperienced friends in referee and dem akugu onoma omugu so training 72 referees and then 75 assistants and on nyame adoma ochina be de honkomo kakra be de ebeba me won krata bi so da manima ka fon krata na say speculations are never from air kotoko protester Cotton Sport for ATM no.
Okay. Let's
end the speculations no. Okay. Say based on the memu kotoko trader so ever a line up a buy the brand share 3. Na 3 na share no share 3 at all times so gina musi against you. Okay. Na mum say ko ba say abrante no Western Mexico so the 8 and register na dia.
Oh kafa.
Any omo so be hye. Okay. But so maso ye hye na se yakọ anim dia any metian san kan. E be say me predetermine but metian san ka say kotoko betian lusu case we based on Asempa kope. Okay. Say sanity dia kotoko betian lusu case we based on Asempa kope. Asempa kope say na obeka na be. Ni na say kotoko Eco Africa no one fa leader of delegation ko. Omo ka say normalization committee ni say Urajo Jamako and double as leader of delegation but onye FM member onye FM member ehumra semo as I say teams need to kwanya leader of delegation ya na ho dem Ghana 24 so dey ono wa ha very good leader of delegation no Ghana has e ma team no akudu it is unya protester based on CAF na unya protester leader of delegation no ofiefe ono bendo so okay enti ene ya oni ono nyame adomo na nsanka saa semu ye no credit anka ko lose in advance because Urajo Jamakonya FM member onka normalization committee omi efo normalization committee members na ba ko na eso kan na otime konya me adom ochina me de mra no ene mu cheche mu betua sa ba as ne me camera no as laptop na ni ma wisiri kakra enti me hu se na niam AC echo but nkomo de bi ba yo na ma hu se air fans no mo na so call for leaks omo call for leaks but leaks na ka metwam but management say ye fa list na nya de ensamra enti as a host no I'm still contemplating okay I was na niam AC echo so enti no se na di kan say amafo bo se nyame adoma na ukwadai the last week kra na but we wrap up on House of Folk for assistant coach who say onya assistant coach no Prof house assistant coach so onya assistant coach na no kita team no set Hoffman na me kana sem no me de me wrap it up no me de maka me saka se papa na no amwa no ho ama adwuma no sese no ama yehu ni position okay papa na amwa no ono no amwa no ho ama yehu ni position because also ekwe bibi say jack of all trade so ni na mu abedu ba bi no ni ehu so mfa so ba senka specifically na owuro nie nim say do na pa me ba e say me production na kwenya wo ho a metimi ko ekwe ti obi anim say me wuro nie ba me ba no na bia me nam news fo no ho na me say me ko boa news fo amomo news na me fru ho na me say hit ho ekwe DJ ekwo hit FM ho ekwo tu ani doski ekwo nyum ma no just because me multimedia me adwuma nti ena me ye dia sebi nyansa nim ese otumi ehunu entie Hoffman ne bi okaya na ensentrofo bi sanse obeti aye adwuma no wanyi anu kra Hoffman obeti aye adwuma na obeti aye adwuma na Hoffman adwuma no obeti
bibia ekoso fine because key players are resting and you can see all of them have relaxed because since I took over they have played a lot of matches they haven't so why not you rest them so that the young one the youth players Aurora's boys know now they are doing well in their couple of matches you give them also chance to come into play and I believe everything is going nicely and nyamene better than I say at the end of the game injury biamba James no cat no nyai no although it's serious but not all that serious ultimately game so no we just thank God yeah I wish all the supporters
so
coach it's for team
several number be no the for all the players we
ask for paying for general so and on so no oni akukudro
and on there yin
okay
oni akukudro and you know a for baby house for pay for na there okay so we tie all the way out to report the top fans on buy there okay go bet me my won carry there say na won timi nya enti kim baba na kima be adwuma be prepare kama prof
okay enti yenko favorite club songs anene ye de eba maza ba joy say
ye frame Amos
yes. Okay ye frame Amos okay chema so ye say
ye frame na natural work could be our tosuminu
na natural work could be tosuminu
David Ba
David Ba.
Yes, sir.
Na na twene bo akodi otosom yenu na rasta kususa no.
Yes, na twene bo akodi ade se wo rasta. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Tema e brother.
We did the Majid.
Majid
okay.
Gumba. Okay. Any right time for mom.
Gazi.
Okay, it's in na twene bo akodi amesha se afi ho. Why? Enti say bia bokode.
Yeah.
Na kan pese o kan abakosem kakra but nyame adoma na su ko enzi o san ba biu a na obe kan abakosem kakra ama mafo ahu.
Em say o kai papa.
Club ben ana o beto omonyum.
Say ne club am meto no jun dia ni say wan kasa unim. Yeah, ba ko pe. Krobia.
Okay. Ani yenkwe.
Asante mai, esate mai. Esate mai, echrese, abibi mai, Ethiopia mai, Israel, ye kemitima. Krobia esate gutokwe, ukuma apima, apimbebo. Krobia esate gutoko, apimbo sorry, agroye fretitio. Every nano pencil and come away every titty. If we let John pencil, a couldn't dear free titty. If we let John pencil, fabulous ye Ghana warrior king, a sate. Rastafari Selassie, I give thanks.
Okay. Yes, sir. It's we no what friend saying.
Edu we no the title here.
Hip raga na say.
Reggae.
Okay.
Reggae. The title here Asante Mine.
Okay. Asante Mine.
Yeah.
Yankwe. Asante Mine. Esate
oh my.
Asante Mine.
Yeah, Esate oh my.
Yankobiu.
Asante mai, esate mai. Echrese, abibi mai, Ethiopia mai, Israel kemetima. Adwumo ayabakosem.
Okay.
Ukasem no bi ne bae. Se mama me kwana mechechem.
Enka na asem.
So yes, eno tira nyame aboa me wo ha.
Okay.
So
okay.
Bibini bia ekotokoni.
Okay.
Bibini bia.
Odi ye sen.
Nana Chuba akodi
otosumyenu.
David Ba.
Rasta man kusu.
David Ba.
Okay.
Oram kwasa unim.
Thank you.
Yes sir.
Mama so ni mesa na mesi ko. Masa for saying.
Ni Majid.
Okay, Majid. Yankwe. Yanko. Majid TV treatment oh. Okay, Yankwe Majid. Ase muso ne mark here ya. So we share ni judge oh no. So judge ne da nyame na ma judge. Yankwe.
Semeka sefabu. Nyau betinu kotoko muonde sameka sefabu. Nyau betinu kumapema pembe sameka sefabu. Nyau betinu kotoko muonde sameka sefabu. Nyau betise kuma pembe ba. Na pembe ba na nutu for ye mawayuko. Kumasia and then Dr. Kwame Yamawamu. I feeling me deep. Me raya mojenina. He can pawn it as right. Yamamoyiko. And often so ne sungun so de yatmo so am sorry. Namika se fabu. Yo betene kotoko mode. See a case fabu. Yo beteno kuma pemma pembe bameka se fabu. Yo beti kotoko muyende. Namika se fabu. Yo beti se kuma pemma pembe ba. Pembe ba kuma pemma ba. Ina pembe ba kuma pembe ba.
Ah, masa, o yere nyomu wana se ubesi ato. Okay. Na mi aduma me ska ka. Masa o se fo say.
Ye femi Amos.
Amos won. Aso abon kakra contest na dey. No nim say yi. We go dey proper ni mo. O be say da ba yi angasa. Okay, osu Amos won. Amos okay. Osu club end na ba be.
Asante kotoko
na azufo ayi simu ni mnyom to se ni munipa ba ko kra ma yenko
Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Asante Kotoko, Esu rindu yenda, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Yehoshaphat kuinanso, Odin kunim. Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Asante Kotoko, Esu rindu yenda, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Oriya bejina mayedin kunim, Yehoshaphat kuinanso, Odin kunim. Yehu confessi yo bedri ene, enida, oti kokoso na nani yen, watiti yena huodin so. Jidye ni akukuduro mu, intinu yepima kwa yani. Yeriko, kena, yeriko, intinu wejo nyamiye. Muye mobo, buwa yen, mawu bambo numbira yen suwo. Yiye mfiwa kwenshi ye muwo. Ikuguwo mu, mawu janundari wa yehuda. Mayenye kunindi fuwo.
Okay, ono ako SD anajide kokoda o. SD mi amu bi anyum na ba ko se bi. Eze. Ba nya ebuwa ensoto na ye bobo no nya wi anko. Enti ko bi finally dey na ukana.
Professor say na kende nipenum na ese ba.
Nipenum na ese ba.
Na oba ba ko ka ho.
Okay.
But oba no anwumre ya me friend no say or hair traffic no time betino
on fat time nya
hwe nti na se me so me stop no
okay
so ka say you the kind of measures big go e say be hair dressing
yeah
e be hair chese
But I'm representing
Rasta.
Including Rasta, I'm representing
Rasta, yes. Rasta, I'm so to the channel crowd. It's Yamina to Mada Sende. So, Mammy Power now. Mess invite you.
Masaba. Now, so when a cappella, yes. About next week, move to me at the between the instrument to us here. Next week, between the instrument to us here. Okay, in the present next week, the instrument to us here. After every Sunday, my Sikoso. I'm saying, Nanaja Silkua, or who send a music in the city. Not very Sunday, my ACL. Why record? Also, I record in the order that they are waiting your bar. Number boy, I'm on Nafi, why am I not very Sunday, Mexico, not my mamma for a judge. It's some numbers now. Waiting for some so join because we go to Konyum kwa as of for some to
different club bia so you know 0244 261902 0244 261902 jinese ofra o de nkomo bia o bia ebedi ye mfa mobile money mfa no mai so me say all the fast we be free e baba me o no man me am so
mobile money be no so dey bad ya mfa me o
mobile money the fast we unofficial let's say pay na obese midi because ye nyi huska so but my register there no man my register all the fast we baba
Rosa and the judgment but you drinking kind ASP William Masari staff officer our class center ASP William Masari also was okay but popular request say your mousa enye kwan ye pon yi yes so popular request say no kwa
o the rasta as well this one let me say down
it's young
Samika sefabu Nyaw betene koto komode Seka sefabu Nyaw betene kumapima pimba Samika sefabu Nyaw betene koto komode Gemeka sefabu Nyaw betene kumapima pimbeba Na pimbeba na no tumfo yema wa yuko Kumasia ende Dr. Kwame yema wa mo Why feeling me deep, my ride mujanyina. He can pawn despite. Your mama, why you go? And the never dapper to that, yet the most of my son. See, I can say fabu. You better no koto commode. I can say fabu. You better no come up in my pimba. Kase fabua, you better no koto commode. I can say fabu. Come up in my pimba. Mpacho, every day too. I really like your show.
Oh, okay.
Mpacho, some 3 we do and person made the fouls now bisa like Ghana and Penifon. Don't share football on the sono. Yeah, Mpacho, you know. Okay, very important.
It's 7 minutes after the hour of 9. It's the BCI. Next week Wednesday. On Besamba, but Ghana for Kojo, Erin Krebe Jam, so Pekotoko replica just in Libya to Accra. Ubetian for 0262 4 30,000. 0263 4 30,000. 0249 4 60,600. 0249 4 60,600. Kumasin so call sports hotel ha obenye bi ato na aboa manema etia ko yintino ye de besi a message be na mentimi ankenka mo fan cheme na me adom na me kofi na mo kane a me kenka ni na na ye reply no ma reply na kama ye kase kotoko mu ada
prof challenge na fe na be shasi o
ye kase kotoko mu ada
no betene
na kase fabu yo betene kuma pema pemba
ye kase wala so efe
o betene conversation chire
okay ye de besi a adoma komo no bebre na ne be sade aba na wo sele ne ma esia kwara de ntena ni ma na onye okese oyifu be da soni na onfanko e be bi ne da so. The act of being a good guest is to now to say good night.